Every day, we are surrounded by distractions, pulling us in many directions all at once. Our phones buzz, notifications ping, and our minds wander endlessly. In this modern world, focus has become a rare skill, a quiet gem lost in the noise. But it is a skill we can all learn, cultivate, and strengthen. Today, let us talk about how we can avoid distractions and return to the work that truly matters. When I was a young novice, I remember my teacher once told me, "Wherever you are, be there completely." It seemed simple, but it was profound. The mind loves to stray, seeking the next moment, the next thought, the next thing to capture its attention. And yet, in doing so, we miss the present moment, the only moment that truly matters. The more distracted we become, the further we drift from our purpose. So, how do we begin to take control of our focus? First, we must recognize the root of distraction: attachment. We become attached to things, our thoughts, our desires, our need for constant stimulation. Like a butterfly fluttering from flower to flower, our mind dances from one thought to the next, never settling long enough to taste the nectar of stillness. To focus, we must let go of these attachments. This is where mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present, fully aware of what is happening right here, right now. It's as simple as taking a deep breath and noticing it. Right now, pause for a moment and breathe with me. Feel the air entering your lungs and leaving again. In that breath, did your mind wander? Did it drift to what you should be doing? What you should have done? This is where mindfulness begins, by noticing when we are not present. Now, once we have built awareness of when our mind is wandering, the next step is to gently bring it back to the task at hand. I have learned through many years of meditation that it is not about forcing focus, but about inviting it. Just as the sun rises naturally, without strain, so too should our attention return to what matters, gently and patiently. One tool that can help us focus is simplicity. The more complex our environment, the more distractions will call out to us. Think of an uncluttered room, free of noise and excess. When we simplify, we make space for clarity. When you work, create a space that is calm, free from distractions, whether it's your phone, unnecessary tasks, or even scattered thoughts. Each time you sit down to work, set an intention. Ask yourself, what is my purpose in this moment? This single question can realign your mind and bring you back to your path. But remember, focus is not about working constantly. It is also about balance. A river flows freely, but even it takes time to rest in stillness. Your mind, like the river, needs moments of rest to flow effectively. After periods of deep focus, allow yourself to step away. Take a walk, stretch, or simply sit in silence. In these moments, you will find that your mind resets, refreshed, and ready to dive back into the task at hand. Lastly, remember that focus is not a destination. It is a journey. Like all things worth pursuing, it requires patience. Be kind to yourself when distractions arise, for they will. Gently guide your mind back again and again, without judgment. In time, you will notice the distractions have less power over you, and your ability to focus will grow stronger. In this life, the work we do is not just about achieving goals, but about the intention we bring to each moment. Focus allows us to pour our full selves into what we do, creating work that is not just completed, but meaningful. So, I ask you now, what will you choose to focus on today? Will you allow distractions to pull you away from your path, or will you walk it with purpose and clarity? The choice is yours. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. May your focus be steady, your heart be calm, and your work be a reflection of your true self.